morning. Welcome. Is this a little too loud or are we okay? Okay. So my name is Sally Myers, and I am the founder of the Paris and the Menifee Valley Chambers of Commerce Student of the Month program, and we are delighted to welcome all of you here today. So we are going to celebrate our October Students of the Month, and if you would please, I'd like to ask you all to please stand. And our dear friend Chris Clark, he's with the Student Venture Ministries, and he's going to come and lead us in our prayer this morning. And then our Pledge of Allegiance will follow with our council member, Dean Daines, from the city of Menifee. So Mr. Chris.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are full and ready to get started. All right, I'm going to read a scripture. It's coming from 1 Timothy 4:12. It says, don't let anyone look down on your youth because you are young, but set an example for believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. Each month when I come to these things, I hear stories about young adults, and it's a reminder of how I should conduct my life. And because I want to be pleasing to not only God, but I want to be pleasing to the people around me. And so my prayer for you guys is that you maintain the conduct and you maintain the character that has brought you here today. So my prayer is, may your speech be edifying to those that hear you. May your conduct be an example to those that watch you. May your love be a love that only God can give. And may your faith and your purity be an example or inspire those that inspire those to do the same. So I just I thank you for and continue to inspire me to live a life that is pleasing to not only people, but also pleasing to God. Let us pray. Father God, I thank you for this time, Lord, that we can come and celebrate a group of young people that are here to that show us, Lord, what it means to be a person of character. Lord, we live in a time where young people are changing the world, and Lord, they should not be limited to anything just because they're young. So I pray, Lord, that you would just continue to inspire them to love, inspire them to walk in a way that is pleasing to you. And Lord, I also ask, Lord, that you would just help them to have continued favor, Lord, with those that they come around. And we thank you for these things and more in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Chris.
Good morning. Before we do the pledge, I'd like to say thank you to all the veterans here today for your service and for defending our freedoms. It allows us to be here today and actually say the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you'll join me with the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome to be seated. Thank you, gentlemen. We appreciate that very much. As breakfast is being served to you, we're going to do a few introductions and want to give you a little bit of history about our program. So the Student of the Month Program, Inc. is a nonprofit organization that I founded 34 years ago. And it was founded first in the 92-93 school year in Temecula, then moved up to Murrieta, to Lake Elsinore, and in 1998, our program in Paris and Menifee was founded. So we're actually celebrating our 27th year here in Paris and Menifee. So that's really exciting. Yes. The program has a mission statement, and that is how your sons or daughters were selected, and I'd like to share that with you. So we are a local program that is honoring students for their character, their love of learning, how all these students juggle numerous activities from campus activities, community service, athletics, Or have you persevered through challenging life circumstances, all in a setting that honors God, our country, community, family, and free enterprise? And so this is an opportunity where we get to meet students that get to share their passions, how they have made a difference, how they are set apart from other students. So when we get to the sharing part, I'm going to tell all of you to right now save a little dry corner of your napkin, because we will laugh with you, but we will also cry tears of joy with you. So this is a time where we get to really hear from you, and we will look forward to your stories. I'd like to introduce all of our students and our principals. So when I call your name, I want you to please stand so everybody can see you, and give you a great round of applause. From Liberty High School, we have our principal, Erica Rojas. Miss Erica. And our student is Paris Stefan Peacock. Yes. And your family and mentor teacher and brother. Everybody raise your hand or stand so we can all see you. Yes. Because you guys are big deals today. Yeah, go Liberty. There we go. I don't know what all this was, but okay. Okay, I won't do it right, but all right. Paris Lake High School. We have our principal, Dr. Pauline S. Garcia. Good to see you. Thank you. And our student is Alondra Angeline Romero. And your family and your best friend and your mentor teacher, everybody stand or raise your hand. So thank you so much. We appreciate you all. Paloma Valley High School. And our principal is Dr. Thomas La Rochelle. And our student is the only James Brian Sisson. Yay! And your family and mentor teacher. Okay. And from Paris High School, we have Rocco Oliver Nelms. And our principal is Ricardo Garcia Felix. Thank you. And we also have your family and mentor teachers. And everybody up back there, raise your hands so we can see the family, the mentor teacher. Yay, okay. Our final school, Heritage High School. And we have, our principal is Jose Topet. Mr. Jose, want to stand? There you go. And our student is Isaac Orozco. And your family and mentor teacher, all stand or raise your hand high back there so we can see you. There we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I would like to introduce our Chamber of Commerce representatives. They're going to come forward and just share a few words of congratulation. From our Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, we have Miss Katie B. Luna. Miss Katie, so come on up, Katie. And from the Paris Valley Chamber of Commerce, our very own Jerry Sepulveda. So thank you.
Good morning. My name is Katie Luna. I'm the President and CEO for the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce. And for those who may not know what the Chamber of Commerce is, we are a nonprofit business association. So we're made up of over 300 business members throughout the city of Menifee and the surrounding region. And so we're here today with the mindset of all of our members behind us to congratulate you and honor you. And we just look forward to your success in the future. Good job, keep it up, students and families. You've made it. Good work.
I love for her to go first because then she describes what the chamber does, so that's perfect. Okay, so I'm Jerry Sepulveda. I'm president of the board of directors here in Paris Valley Chamber. I'm also a graduate from Paris High School in 2002, so very recent. But I want to congratulate everybody here. They started in 1998, so they must have just like kind of skipped over somewhere because I never even knew about this until I joined the chamber. But congratulations, and to all the parents here, guardians, grandparents, aunts and uncles, well done. Because I know the mayor's not here today, but he always talks about it takes a village, to raise our kids and our community. So well done. And then I never like to leave the microphone without saying save your money, because everyone here, you guys are the cream of the crop. So most likely your habits and your behaviors, you're going to continue being the cream of the crop. Meaning you may start making some really good money while you venture off in your career. Make sure you save your money. Make sure you learn financial literacy. Learn about compound interest, because if you start saving now, you won't have to worry about money when you're in your 40s and your 50s, and you'll be working because you want to, not because you have to. Okay, so just remember that. I just want to plant that one seed, is save your money. Other than that, on behalf of the Paris Valley Chamber of Commerce, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'd like to now introduce and thank our volunteers from the Paris Union High School District. We have Sochi Trujillo. Miss Sochi, come up over here so everyone can see you. So this is Sochi's first year as being part of our chair program, and Anna Fetzner, you met her at the gift table. So Miss Anna, where are you so everyone can see you? Back over there. She's kind of in between this partition over there. So Miss Anna and Sochi, thank you ladies very much. And when I am not in town, of course, our wonderful superintendent, Dr. Jose Rose is the MC, so I want to thank you very much for MCing. In September, he had to kick off our program. I have a daughter that is pregnant, and she had to go in the hospital for a very bad infection, and so the mother, naturally, I couldn't be here, so I want to thank you, Dr. Rouse, for being here and kicking us off, so thank you very much. And my daughter's doing great. Praise the Lord. Yes, 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 yes. So, if you all would take your programs and open them up, you're going to notice that we have a number of amazing sponsors, and many of them are here today, and I'd like to introduce them to you. So when I call your name, if you would please stand or raise your hand high so we can all see you. From Altura Credit Union, we have Brianna Greco. Miss Brianna. We have Azusa Pacific University, Nacheli Rodriguez over here, Miss Nacheli. Mike and Angel Behrens. I know we have Mike with us today. Mr. Mike, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. From the city of Menifee, our council member, Dean Dane. So thank you again. City of Paris. We have Nancy Salazar, our city clerk, and Christina Perdoza. Thank you ladies very much. We appreciate you being here. From CRNR, Derek Fields. Mr. Derek, thank you. Eastern Municipal Water District, Nico Gonzalez. Thank you, Mr. Nico. Sharon and Denny Marsh. Raise your hand, Mr. Denny. Oh yes, get it up there. Hi, Mr. Denny. And we have George Mills, Mr. George Mills. Where's Mr. George? Right over there. Thank you, Mr. George. It's good to see you again. He's with a Better Look Home Inspection. That's who you call. And Paris Union High School District, we have, of course, our superintendent, Dr. Jose Luis Arrauz, Dr. Margaret Williams. Miss Marguerite, raise your hand back there so we can all see you. And of course, Alfredo Andrade. Good to see you. And Dr. Shauna Egan's. Miss Shauna. And of course, you met Anna Fetzner and Sochi Trujillo, so we appreciate them very much. We also have Trustee Charles Hall. Is Mr. Charles in the room with us this morning? Good to see you. Thank you. Paris Valley Chamber of Commerce, of course, our president, Jerry Sepulveda, so thank you very much. And Riverside County Office of Education, our trustee, Bruce Dennis. Mr. Bruce. And from Riverside County Supervisor Chuck Washington's office, we have AZ Portillo and Denny Marsh, so thank you all very much. And Rotary Club of Paris, Mr. Denny Marsh. I know I said they're you for the wrong one. I know, you're Rotary, not Riverside County Supervisor, but I gave you a new job today. So there you go, just what you wanted. And Sizzler Restaurants, yours truly. So let's give all of our amazing sponsors a round of applause. Now, before you came this morning, you might not have realized that you are now in a position to compete for a very generous scholarship. So each of our students of the month get to compete with students from their own school for a scholarship that we will award in May for our Student of the Year. And so be keeping track of all the things that you're doing. And in the springtime, you will receive an application from Anna and from Sochi. And it's not a huge application, but you'll complete it. And just remember, the judges will only know what you tell them. So you want to make sure that you complete it all the way. does have a deadline. We stick to our deadlines. And then we have judges from the community that go through those applications, and we select one student from each school to come back in May to receive a very generous scholarship. So that's going to be exciting. And so our scholarship sponsors are, drum roll, we have from Abbott, Amanda Olena. Miss Amanda, good to see you. And Altura Credit Union, I'm not sure if Altura is here this morning, but of course Mike and Angel Barron, so appreciate them. Eastern Municipal Water District, so thank you, Nico. Sharon and Denny Marsh, thank you very much. Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, thank you, Katie Luna, appreciate you. And PUMA, which is the Paris Union Management Association, under the direction of James Heckman. Where's Mr. James? There you are, James. Okay, thank you very much. And Riverside County Superintendent of Schools, Bruce Dennis. Thank you, Mr. Bruce. Rotary Club of Menifee, of course, we have Stacy and Hartfeld, our president, so thank you very much. And Rotary Club of Paris, Mike Behrens and Denny Marsh. And finally, Star Milling. So let's thank those sponsors too, please. I'd like to introduce our dignitaries. They're going to have just a few short words of congratulations to you, and then we're going to start our student presentation. So I'm going to call you in this order, and you come around on this side where Sochi is. She's going to hand you a certificate. You get about 30 seconds to share a few wonderful words. And so from the city of Paris, we have Nancy Salazar and Christina Pedoza. You'll be our first presenters. From the city of Menifee, our council member, Dean Daines. And from Assembly member, Dr. Corey Jackson, Gabrielle Mendez. Assemblywoman Natasha Johnson, Casey Deaver. And we have from Congressman Ken Calvert's office, Jet Benavides. Menifee Chamber of Commerce, of course, Katie B. Luna. Riverside County Office of Education, Bruce Dennis. Riverside County Supervisor Chuck Washington, A.Z. Portillo. Senator Sabrina Cervantes. Adonis, is it Galagors? I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. And Paris Union High School District, our final remarks will be from our superintendent, Dr. Jose Luis Arrauz. There you go.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the mayor, the city council, and the entire city of Paris, I would like to extend our sincerest congratulations to you and your families for your outstanding accomplishments and present you with the certificate of achievement signed by our mayor and myself. Congratulations, and like our mayor says, go Dodgers!
Good morning again. I'm Dean Daines with the city of Menifee. I just want to say it's a real privilege to be here to share this special day with you. To have it, you're now part of a very special group here as being a student of the month. It's pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to hearing your stories. It's always inspiring to me. And I know you worked so hard to get to this point. I know you're going to have a lot of opportunities in the future. So on behalf of the city of Menifee, we have certificates here for each one of you. You'll get a whole bunch of them, so you're gonna have to take all the pictures off one of your walls so you can put them all up when you get ready to get home though. But congratulations on your achievement.
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Casey Deaver, and I'm here on behalf of Assemblywoman Natasha Johnson. And it's exciting to get to be here. This is really one of our favorite events that we get to attend. Students, congratulations. It's exciting. All of your accomplishments. Remember to enjoy today. Today's about you. Embrace it. You're always focused on the next thing, what you got to do. There's many things you got to do, homework, whatever. Embrace today. It's exciting. And then show off to your friends later. That's why you're, what fun is that? So on behalf of Assemblywoman Johnson, love to present you guys your certificate. Congratulations, and we're excited to hear your stories.
Good morning, y'all. I'm Angelica from State Senator Serrano's office. I'm here to present you certificates commemorating this wonderful milestone you guys have achieved today. I want to congratulate each and every one of you. I'm always nervous to come up here because I'm an alumni of this district as well, and just seeing that there's so many bright faces here that represent our community is It's really awe-inspiring and really makes my job a lot easier. So I'm going to congratulate each and every one of you and wish you guys the best as you guys go through your last year in high school. Yeah, that's about it. Congrats.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dennis. I represent the Riverside County Office of Education and the Riverside County Board of Education. And I had a thought this morning about people my age looking at you as students. You're better than we were. You're better at community service. You're better just flat out at giving back. And I'm just honored to be with you this morning.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Adonis Galarza Toledo, District Representative for State Senator Sabrina Cervantes. I just want to say, what a way to hit the ground running, right? It's second month of school, and you all are already getting awards. So y'all are setting the bar high for yourselves this year, right? And it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better, and I hope that you all don't slow down. Keep the pace, continue to push forward, and keep on pushing, because the world is the limit, right? There's no limit. I had a speech for you all, but I'm just inspired, and I'm just in awe by what you all are capable of, and I do look forward to listening to your stories. And don't mind me if you hear me sniffing and shedding a tear in the back, because these stories always get to me, right? They always inspire me. So congratulations, keep on pushing, keep on fighting, and don't give up. And we have a very nice certificate for you all as well.
Good morning again. To all of our students this morning, I have to agree with Mr. Dennis. You are better than we were and are, because you're better equipped. And you have the skill set and the drive to make the future of our world a better place. And I am so looking forward to seeing what all of you are going to accomplish as you graduate and come back into our communities and come back and put your skills to work here in our communities. We'd love to have you back after you go off and do amazing things. And so on behalf of the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, we proudly recognize you for your outstanding dedication, hard work, and positive contributions to your schools. We'll have the certificate for you. Congratulations.
Good morning. My name is Jose Luis Arauz, and I have the privilege to serve you, our students, our families, and our whole community as superintendent of the wonderful Paris Union High School District. And I want to say, first of all, congratulations to all of our students, the students of the month for this month of October. Congratulations. First of all, I want to take the opportunity to present a certificate that all of our students that are being recognized today are going to receive, and this is from our Congressman, Mr. Mark Takano. Also, you are going to get this certificate of recognition from the County of Riverside, from the office of Mr. Jose Medina, Supervisor of the 1st District. Thank you to the office of Mr. Takano and Mr. Jose Medina. Students, you are going to be receiving also in your packets a thank you notes. So we are asking you to please handwrite a thank you to our sponsors, right? And turn in, this is a sample, and you are going to get the list of our sponsors. If you can please write a thank you note so we show our appreciation. This thank you card, please turn it in to your principal's office, and they are going to send it to us, to the district office, and we will mail it for you, okay? So we really appreciate that. And my message to you first is, we are really proud of our students. And thank you to the parents also, because you are behind their efforts. You have infused that commitment and that desire to learn and to work hard. We are looking forward also to listen to your stories. the challenges that you have overcome. Because when I am here, this is one of the best opportunities that I have to hear from our students and that inspire us. It's amazing how you share with us those words that have a effect in us as an adults. So thank you for sharing that. I just want to share with you that I invite you to find your passion. What is what you like to do, what you enjoy? Because if you find your passion and you pursue that passion, either in the workforce or when you go to college and pursue your career, let me tell you one thing, you will never have to work one day in your life, students. Because anything that you do, you are going to enjoy it. Right? So you don't have to wake up, oh, I have to work. Oh, I have the opportunity to do, right, what I like. Right? So please find that passion, channel it into what you do best, and you are going to be able to achieve your goals. I wish you the best, and congratulations again to you and to your parents. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rose. Very inspiring words. I agree 100%. My husband always wakes up and says, well, I'm retired today. And he goes out and spends a 12-hour day in our restaurants. So that is exactly what you're talking about. So I love it. I'd like to have you all look at this table up here. This is called our gift table. You're going to go home with lots of great things. You might even put on a few pounds. So if we see you running around the track at your school, that's okay. But you're going to get a really neat backpack from Azusa Pacific University. So thank you, Nicelli. You're going to, from the Camino Real Family Services, Pete Cervantes, you're going to get some student journals. So thank you, Mr. Pete. Raise your hand. We all want to see who you are out there. Thank you so much. From Berkshire Hathaway Home Services and Citywide Home Mortgage, you get another swag bag with some fun things in it. Cherished Memory Photos, you get a gift certificate. From the City of Menifee, you get another swag bag. You're going to be all set to go to Menifee, as well as from the City of Paris. Everyone's going to know that y'all come from these wonderful communities wherever you go. Jerry Sepulveda has a book, and guess what it's called? How Money Works. So there you go. Thank you very much, Mr. Jerry. That's why he says it's so important to save your money. Minuteman Press provided the thank you notes for you. Mount San Jacinto College. Where is Angela Drum? She just walked in. Miss Angela is over here with Mount San Jacinto College. We appreciate you being here. Has another gift for you. You get to go to New York's Upper Crust Pizza, Raising Cane's. They give you a swag bag and a gift card. Save the Animals Today is an animal farm where they take care of horses. You get to go out and have a free horseback riding lesson. Sizzler Restaurant, you get to come back for lunch or dinner. Paris Union High School District is giving you your postage and some movie tickets. You get to go eat at Carl's Jr., Chick-fil-A, Richie's Diner, owned by my mom in Temecula, Murrieta. And just on a little note, my husband and I, we're very happy to say with the City of Menifee that we're building Richie's Diner in Menifee. Yes. So over by Kane's Chicken. So that'll be starting construction in 26. You get to go to my favorite restaurant, Two Texas Roadhouse, and you get to go to Tri-Stone Cinema and see a movie. So y'all are gonna have a lot of fun. And if you become Student of the Year, you're gonna get some special gifts from CR&R and from Costco. So today, we want you to know that our order is going to be, where's my program? Our program here real quick. Okay. So our program, we're gonna be speaking this order. We're gonna start with Liberty High School first, and we will conclude with Heritage High School. And the way that is going to work today is that we will have each school come forward, and then when the school concludes, then the principal will invite the next school to come forward, and then Heritage High School, Jose, you will invite me back up to do concluding remarks. So we'll begin with Liberty, and what you will do is you will The principal will come forward here, and we will have our mentor teacher here, our student here, and all of your guests and family on this particular side. And we have some special questions that we're going to ask you to share. We have about 6 minutes per student. And so the order will be that the principal will have the first minute, the student will have 2.5 minutes, the teacher or mentor will have approximately 1 minute, and students, in your time of sharing, you will introduce your family and your guests, introduce your mentor teacher, share a little bit about your college and career goals and your current life on your school campus. Then we want you to answer one or more of the following questions, and they are: what do you believe is your greatest contribution to your community, school, or family? Or what do you think is the most significant life lesson that you will take with you to college? Or how do you plan on giving back to your community or paying it forward? Or the final question is sharing a personal story that demonstrates an obstacle that you have overcome. And when you share one of those, you want to start it out by saying, a lesson I've learned is, or an obstacle I've overcome is, and that way we'll know. If not, I might jump up and say, we need to answer a question. And then one of your, then your teacher will speak, and then the final remarks will be from the family member, and they will have a minute. So one family member will speak as well. So I'm going to leave the program up here so principals, you know who to bring forward. And we're going to begin with Liberty High School and Erica Rojas. Right here. And want to stay close together, so
We're all in the
your
shop.
mentor teacher.
Yes.
Wow, here you go. Oh, I thought you were the student too. Okay, coming up here. Let's get the family out here, Dad over here. I want to see you, brother. Let's see.
Everybody's taking notes.
You
Got
look
this?
good. This is
Liberty looks
setup
great.
for everybody.
Liberty always looks great.
Okay,
Good morning, everyone. My name is Erica Rojas. I'm the very proud principal of Liberty High School. It's with great pride that we recognize Paris Peacock, this young man right here. He is our October Student of the Month. He excels in pretty much everything that he's ever tried or does. He's incredible. He is a beast on the football field. Literally. He is incredible. But I will say, like, I've gotten to know Paris a little bit as well off the football field. And he is so respectful and so kind. And every time I pass him in the hallway, he says hi. And just is a good human, right? And I know his mom really well, and his family is amazing. And I've just had the incredible pleasure of getting to know him and his family over this last year. And there is no one better suited to represent our school as our October Student of the Month. So with pleasure, I introduce to you Paris Peacock.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Paris Peacock, and I'm a senior at Liberty High School. I'm very grateful and honored to be receiving this recognition today. First, I'd like to introduce and thank the most important people in my life: my father, Pierre Peacock, my mother, Raquel Peacock, my little brother, Prince Peacock, and I would also acknowledge my amazing teacher, Ms. Guzman, and last but not least, my principal, Ms. Rojas. At school, I stay involved by playing football, running track, participating in AVID, and a proud member of the Black Student Union. A lesson that will guide me through my academic journey and throughout my life is that nothing ever comes easy. I've learned that success doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work, perseverance, and dedication. Every challenge I face has taught me to stay determined and never give up, no matter how tough things get. This mindset will help me overcome obstacles in college and achieve my goals for the future. Growing up, I've always had a deep love for aviation. I've always been fascinated by airplanes for as long as I can remember. I even collect model planes. My main goal for the future is to eventually become a commercial airline pilot. I've had many conversations with my parents about how to reach that goal, what steps should I take, and what path should I follow. My dad, who has proudly served in the U.S. Navy for the past 24 years, gave me some great advice. He told me to consider joining the military. At first, I wasn't so sure, but the more I learned and the more opportunities and benefits, the more I realized how valuable that path could be. By serving in the military, I can gain flight training, discipline, real-world experience, and will prepare me for a professional aviation career. The military will not only help me build my technical skills as a pilot, but also strengthen my leadership and decision-making abilities. After completing my service, I plan to use my benefits to earn a college degree in aviation or aerospace engineering and eventually work my way into become a commercial airline pilot. My family has always been my greatest source of strength. They are my number one supporters, and I know they'll stand by me no matter what path I choose. Their constant love and encouragement give me the confidence to chase my goals and overcome any challenges that come my way. To everyone here this morning, I want to extend a huge thank you for this recognition and your support. I'd also like to express my appreciation to our sponsors for making this possible, and once again, thank you all so much. I am now going to introduce my mentor and teacher, Ms. Guzman.
Good morning, everyone. I am Elizabeth Guzman. I have the honor of being Paris' teacher. I've known him since he was a sophomore in my AP World History class. And like Ms. Rojas likes to say, Liberty literally has the most amazing students. Paris embodies what it means to be a student of the month. He is dedicated and disciplined and kind and respectful. And he's a positive influence in the classroom. Like his presence alone as a peer tutor in my class this year amazes the children. Like they're all in awe of him. It's Paris Peacock. Where is Paris today? Why is he late? I need his aura. I need his vibes. Like it's amazing what his presence alone accomplishes in the classroom. He's a positive influence also on the football field, as you know. And if you don't know, you should know. He leads by example, and he demonstrates that greatness isn't just measured by his grades or the wins or even the losses, but by his character, by consistency, and how you treat others. And lastly, I would like to recognize Paris' parents, because he is truly a reflection of all the work that you have poured into him. And it is truly an honor to have your son be a former student, an excellent helper as a peer tutor, and especially as one of my besties. I would like to introduce Raquel Peacock.
I got an old school paper that I wrote. Couldn't do it on my phone. Good morning, everyone. I am so proud to stand here today as Paris' parent, one of Paris' parents. Being selected as a student of the month is such a wonderful recognition of who he is, both as a student and as a person. Just going back when he was so young as a military child, Paris has faced the challenges of transitioning through 5 different elementary schools. Each move meant new classroom, new teachers, and new friends. But he faced every change with the courage, determination, and a positive attitude. He didn't let these transitions stop him from learning, growing, or being kind and supportive to his friends and to just others. Paris, your hard work, perseverance, and heart doesn't go unnoticed. We are so proud of the young man you are becoming. Sorry. Keep God first, keep believing in yourself, and continue to shine because you truly inspire us every day. Never forget our 3 things: our family, our core things we always say to our boys. Our 3 things: hard work, dedication, and education. And we love you. Thank you to his teacher, Ms. Guzman, Ms. Rojas, our principal, and our staff for recognizing his efforts and supporting him along the way. And remember, Liberty's the best school. Go Bison!
Thank you so much. I have the pleasure of introducing our next principal, my friend, Dr. Garcia from Paris Lakes High School.
Good morning. I am so honored to share a few words with you about Alondra Romero. She enrolled at Paris Lake High School during her junior year, and like many of our students at the lake, Alondra struggled during her first couple of years in high school. However, there is always a story behind those struggles, and Alondra's story is one of courage and bravery. During the end of her junior year, Alondra found the strength within herself to overcome the challenges she was facing in her life. It was as if she had gained a new perspective of life. She started her senior year strong. She is very involved on campus and is a key member of ASB and yearbook. When you see Alondra on campus, she is always smiling and laughing. She has an infectious, bubbly personality which serves her very well. Alondra, your story is very inspiring. It is one of perseverance, an example to never give up no matter the challenges you face. And although you struggled, you do not let that life circumstances change you at your core. You are a testament that when you believe and have faith in yourself, anything is possible. It is a privilege to be part of this journey with you. We cannot wait to see and hear all the wonderful things you're going to accomplish in life. It is my honor and privilege to introduce Paris Lake High School's Student of the Month, Alondra Romero.
Good morning, staff, students, parents, and guests. I'd like to introduce my mother, Anna Romero, and my brother, Brandon Romero. Ms. Puente, my English and ASB advisor. I am Alondra Romero, a senior at Paris Lake High School. I am both honored and humbled to be here. Congratulations to all the students here, and thank you for inviting me to be here. Congratulations to all of the students here, and thank you for, sorry. I'd like to share a bit about myself with you today and include how far I have come in my journey. An obstacle that I have overcome was severe depression that was brought on by life-changing health issues that I went through as a young teenager. This event changed my whole outlook on life and its challenges. From this event, a life lesson that I have learned is to romanticize life and find the good in everything, especially the little things that mean so much. I am proud of how resilient I have become. I love how I am now. I love how focused and dedicated I am to my education. After I graduate, I look forward to attending college and giving back to the medical field. I am considering beginning at MSJC and transferring to UCR. Sometimes the best people cross paths in our lives in various ways, such as my nurses and doctors, encouraging my progression to fight for my life. I hope to impact as many people as I can who need that support along the way. I began my freshman year at Paris High for about 2 months before I was forced to do online school due to medical and health issues. I started at Paris Lake High School during my junior year. I was pleased with experiencing such welcoming and caring staff members throughout the site. The staff at the lake are very personal with the students, encouraging and not doubtful or negative. Their support builds you up as a student and opens your eyes to possibilities you didn't realize were within reach. I love my senior year. It's helped me to experience new things and be outgoing. I have become stronger in leadership skills, more personable and professional. And I am more than willing to try new things and accept challenges that come my way. Thank you to my family and friends for supporting me. I would like to introduce Ms. Puente, my English and ASB advisor.
Good morning, everyone. Just a little bit about Paris Lake. We are a smaller comprehensive high school, alternative ed high school. We welcome all of our students with open arms. Many of them come to us low on credits, kind of on the side of getting ready to give up, trying to fight for their education, trying to move forward. And there's always a time where we come across a student who just begins to shine. A little bit about Alondra. Alondra came to us her junior year. I met her at the very end of her junior year. We needed a student to represent our senior class at a ceremony, and she took the challenge. She took the challenge and she was addressing the entire senior class. She addressed the parents. She led the class in a speech that we normally take care of when it is for awards night, and she just excelled. She was nervous, she was kind of unsure, but she stole the show. She was just out there, and her smile is contagious. She looks at everything with a positive outlook. She is very caring. She always puts everything forward with her heart first. Alondra is just a very good example of, for example, the opening of the verse that was given this morning just seemed to be a perfect example of Alondra and the challenges that she has overcome. And she's touched my life, she's touched many lives, and it just gives you the opportunity to be blessed for every single day that we have, every opportunity, every given moment. She has strong leadership skills. She takes into consideration every student, every outlook. She'll play devil's advocate. Well, what about this? Or what if we try this? What if we improve this way? So she has an outlook on various committees. She has input on how we want our senior year to look, the activities, input for us to take a look at regarding any committee that we have on campus. And I'm just very proud to have the opportunity to work with Alondra, not only in our English class, because again, she strives to get that A. She's like, what's going on here? I'm missing a point or two. What can I do to change that? But along with the leadership course, she just excels. She's very strong. She has an outlook already to give back to the community, given the things that she has overcome. And I just hope that someday she's able to share that story with people that she will reach out to and touch their lives and continue to encourage them to fight whatever they need. So I'm really excited to see what the future holds for her. She's an amazing young lady. Again, her smile's contagious in whatever she does. And I really appreciate the opportunity to work with her this year and last year. I'd like to introduce her mom, Anna, to come to the podium.
Buenos días, soy Ana Romero, la mamá de Alondra Romero. Quiero agradecer a los maestros, a la directora y a la sustituta. Quiero agradecer por toda la ayuda que le dan a los alumnos, especialmente a mi hija Alondra. Estoy muy orgullosa de ti. Para mí eres una niña muy especial, una guerrera, y tú sabes por qué te lo digo. Sigue luchando por tus sueños. Yo sé que tú puedes y lo vas a lograr. Felicidades, te amo mucho. Gracias y disculpen por las personas que están aquí y no hablan español.
Mrs. Romero begins by saying good morning. She is Alondra's mom. She would like to thank all of the teachers for supporting her, her friends as well. Especially the help that they've given to her daughter. She's very proud of Alondra, and for her, she is a very special young woman. She is a warrior who continues to fight for her dreams, and she knows that she can fulfill any dream that she goes after. She'd like to congratulate her, and she loves her very much.
Congratulations, Alondra. At this time, I'd like to introduce Paloma Valley High School, Mr. Dr. Thomas LaRochelle.
Good morning. For those who don't know who I am, I'm Thomas LaRochelle. I'm the proud principal of Paloma Valley High School. And I have the great privilege of introducing Mr. James Sisson as our Student of the Month. Every year or every month, we have our teachers and our staff members nominate Student of the Month. And everybody that gets nominated, almost all of them, have high GPA. They're in all sorts of clubs. And you try to find that distinguishing factor that separates this student from that student. And one of his teachers wrote that he is a shining light on campus. And that hit me. That's exactly who he is. When you see him on campus, he has a smile across his face. When you watch the video announcements and the ASB TikToks and Instagrams and so forth, your eyes and you just gravitate towards this guy. Every time he sees me on campus, he shakes my hand, says hi, good morning. And he doesn't just do it to me, he does it to the entire staff. And that's a testament to his parents, how he was raised. He's a great, great young man. So you don't want to hear from me, you want to hear from him. So Mr. James.
Thank you, Mr. LaRochelle. Wow, that's a lot of people. Hi, everyone. I'm James Sisson. I attend Paloma Valley High School. but I think you already knew that. These are my parents here, Mom and Dad. This is my principal, Mr. La Rochelle, and my student mentor, Miss Amelia Brown. I would like to start with my greatest contributions to society. I would say it would be working at a summer camp called Riverway Ranch Camp. I've been working there as a counselor in training for 2 weeks every summer for the past 2 years, and I've been going there since I was a little kid. And I wanted to give back by helping others have the same amazing experience I had growing up. And that's what truly matters to me, is bringing happiness into people's lives, even through small acts of kindness and service. Throughout my journey, I've learned that nothing in life is handed to you. You have to work for it. And I discovered this by facing the challenge of moving schools. I came from a smaller, tightly knitted community. And so you can imagine my surprise when I first saw there was an actual line at the cafeteria for food. Yeah. Things haven't worked out at my previous school, but moving gave me a second chance. And I figured I wanted to prove myself that I could succeed and give myself a second chance. Since arriving at Paloma, I maintained straight A's every single 6-week grading period. I served as a student representative in the Parent Engagement Leadership Institution. I earned an Outstanding Citizenship Award by the City of Menifee, worked a job, built lasting friendships, and completed over 200 hours of community service. Paloma has given me so many opportunities in return, and I want to do my best to give back, just to help others lead by example and make a difference wherever I can. Even with all that I've accomplished, I admit that college kind of scares me a bit. I plan to apply to UC Santa Barbara, to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and UCLA. And yeah, I know it's a long shot, but hey, if I get in, I could brag about it to my sister. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do in life. I went from wanting to be a police officer to fireman to teacher to engineer. I finally settled after 17 years on I want to be a stand-up comedian. That's a joke. I want to study business and possibly focus on getting a marketing degree because I can see myself truly enjoying that and excelling in it. But, things change in life. As my grandpa always said, God doesn't really care what your plan is because he's got a plan for you. I'm excited to see where that plan leads. And I know I wouldn't be here without the people who have guided me and supported me along the way. I want to thank Miss Brown, my teacher, who has always been there for me since my freshman year, Miss Allen for the nomination, Dr. La Rochelle, my principal, the Paris Valley and Menifee Valley of Chambers of Commerce for hosting the event, and Sizzlers for sponsoring it. Most importantly, I want to thank my parents because they've done everything for me, and they've been there since day one. Next page. I also wanted to thank Paloma Valley for all their opportunities and to thank the Lord for all the opportunities and blessings that He has given me in my life. Thank you. I'd like to introduce Ms. Amelia Brown next.
Good morning, everyone. I am extremely happy to be here celebrating James, who I have known since he was a freshman. He wasn't even my student when he was a freshman. And I'm not trying to embarrass James when I tell this story, but I think it's an important story because it really speaks to how I met James and how first impressions can really make a difference. So I used to let some of my freshmen that I had that year eat lunch in my room, and James was one of their friends. He wasn't my student, but he was one of their friends. And one day after the lunch crowded lab, there was some trash left in my room and I wasn't happy about it. And I said to those students, I said, you need to make sure your friend comes back here and picks up his trash, right? For all I know, it might not have even been James's trash. But guess what? It wasn't even an hour later, this young man walked through my door. Not only did he pick up the trash, but he apologized and he took ownership for it. And that is one of the biggest, things for me as a teacher is if you make some sort of mistake in your life, you take ownership for it. But I also realized that this young man is so comfortable in his skin. And that's a very rare quality for a freshman to have. I guess in Hollywood, they would call it the it factor. He just has that shining personality, as Dr. LaRochelle mentioned. And I think I'm going to rename it, now that I've known him for 4 years and he's going to be saying goodbye soon, I'm going to call it the James factor. He's got that factor on campus that is very contagious. It's charisma. We all know he's an excellent student because he wouldn't be here if he wasn't an excellent student. But he has the James factor. And what I love now is he still eats lunch in my room every day. I would say that probably 99% of his lunch times have been spent in my classroom, and I'm lucky for that. He is now a peer tutor in my advanced English class, and I love that he presents this incredible role model for my freshmen because they see the James factor, and they want to have the James factor. And so I couldn't be more happy to be here. And I told myself I'm not going to cry, so I'm not going to cry because I'm going to be like James, and I'm just going to be cool and confident, not arrogant, just confident. So I would like to say thank you to these incredible people who have raised this incredible young man. And come on up. I don't know which one of you is speaking on his behalf.
This is a lot of people, you're right. Yeah, he's a hand. Okay, that's where it comes from. I know the James factor, that sounds great, he's just a hand. I love hearing all these great stories, not just about James, because we don't see him in school, so thank you for that. But these great stories of all these other great young adults. It's inspiring to see the different paths they're going down, military, school, other options. I love seeing it. But look, we know as parents how great our kids are. But one of the greatest compliments, my dad used to tell me this, his grandpa, someone who told you the other thing. One of the greatest compliments you get as a parent is other adults recognizing how great your kid is and telling you how great your kid is. Because you know how great your kid is. Nice to hear other people say it. So I want to thank the schools, the principals, the teachers, the great sponsors for also recognizing how great our kids are. Because we know it and we're proud. I'm very proud of this young man. James is just the best kid father could ask for, to be honest. He's smart, he's kind, he's funny looking. Compassionate and hardworking. So I am proud of the young man he has become, and I'm looking forward to the man he's going to be in the near future here. So thank you again, everybody, and thanks, James, for being you.
It's my pleasure now to introduce from Paris High School, Mr. Ricardo Garcia Felix.
Good morning. I'm the proud principal of Paris High School, Ricardo Garcia. Paris High School has chosen Mr. Rocco Nelms as the Student of the Month. He has been an essential piece in the development of the Wellness Ambassador Program by making sure that our students at PHS have a voice as well as a place where they can be provided with the much needed social emotional support. On top of having a job at a nonprofit, Mr. Nelms finds time to participate in many extracurricular activities, such as FFA, which is the Future Farmers of America, the drama club, choir, and he's also part of our very own Panther TV. Mr. Nelms truly has taken to heart what Panther Pride is all about and what we want our students to practice, which is perseverance, relationships, integrity, determination, and empathy. So there's no better description of Mr. Nelms as the one that was given by Ms. Garcia, the staff member that nominated him. And it says, Rocco is a charismatic and compassionate individual who has remarkable ability to make everyone feel seen, heard, and welcome. So Mr. Rocco Nelms, thank you for all the things you do for Paris High School. You make it a better place for all the students, and congratulations on being chosen by the Paris High School staff as the Student of the Month. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia, for the wonderful introduction. Before I start, I'd like to thank my foster parents for being here. Without your guys' guidance and support, I wouldn't be Student of the Month, so I'm very grateful. I would like to thank my mentor, Ms. Garcia, for being here as well, and thank you for nominating me. It's great. And I'd like to thank my close family friend, Janice Roots, for being here as well and always supporting me through the darkness. With that being said, good morning, everyone. It's truly an honor to stand before you today as Student of the Month for Paris High School. When I first heard my name, I felt both proud and humbled. Proud because of how far I've come, and humbled because this recognition represents more than grades or achievements. It represents resilience, growth, and the community that helps us rise. The journey to this moment hasn't been easy. I faced challenges that at times felt overwhelming, from personal loss to navigating life in foster care to balancing school, work, and advocacy. There were moments where I doubted myself, when the weight of everything I carried made it hard to keep moving forward. But through every hardship, I chose to believe that my story wasn't defined by struggles, but by how I responded to it. A big part of that strength comes from my dad. Even though he's no longer here with us, his love and his lessons are still with me every single day. He taught me to never give up, to fight for what's right, and to see the light in even the darkest times. This award is just as much as his as it is mine. And I know he's watching here proudly today. I also wouldn't be here without the people who stood beside me. To my teachers, thank you for seeing my potential, even when I couldn't see it myself. Your encouragement, patience, and belief in me gave me the confidence to keep striving. To my peers, thank you for your friendship, the laughter, and the support that made every day a little brighter. And to our sponsors, thank you for investing in us, for reminding us that our hard work matters, and for helping students like me turn our dreams into reality. This recognition isn't just about what I've done, it's about what we've done together. It's about proving that no matter where you start, no matter the obstacles you face, you can rise, you can lead, and you can make a difference. So as I accept this award, I do so with immense gratitude for the past that shaped me, the people who uplifted me, and the future that I'm building. My hope is that my story inspires others to keep going, to believe in themselves, and to remember that even when life is hard, you are never alone. And for my future educational endeavors, I plan to pursue a career in political science and be a politician and go to law school. With that being said, thank you all so much. I am now going to pass on the mic to my mentor, Ms. Garcia.
Hello, everyone. Let's see. Let me load up my speech. Well, anyways, I met Rocco when he was in the 10th grade. And he was always constantly coming up to me, asking for help, saying, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. I'm freaking out about this test. I need an organization with this. What am I going to do? And it was always just telling him, calm down, everything's going to be okay. You have everything you need. And that's basically how I went. I don't really have much to say else than that. I'm just really, really proud of you, Rocco, and everything that you've done. And I want you to continue doing everything that you've done and keep fighting for what's right, no matter how hard life
how hard life brings that to you. So keep going, keep fighting, and never ever give up, Rocco. And I will always be here for you.
Good morning, I'm Janice Roots. Oh my God, I met Rocco when he was in the 10th grade as well. Met Rocco when he was in the 10th grade as well. I think the mics died, but you might be able to hear me. Yeah, it's red. So anyway, I met Rocco in a suit with about 200 other people at the Paris Union High School board meeting while he was trying to fight for students' rights. And after I saw him and I heard him speak, I was like, okay, I need him. And that's because I run an organization called the Center Against Racism and Trauma. And its purpose is to help high school students, among other people, but in particular high school students, learn how to have and use collective power. And that's what Rocco does. So he went out, he gathered up some students, they became something called the Paris Youth Coalition. And if you happen to see them knock on your door or sitting at a table, giving out a survey about what you like about Paris or what you'd like to see in Paris and other things, please fill that out. However, Rocco has, to me, always been in the footsteps of John Lewis, fighting that really good fight out there. And it's his spirit, it is his heart. I have never ever met anyone as resilient, as passionate about where he wants to go in life and about how he wants to ensure that a community is wonderful and great for everyone and that everyone's thriving. So I want to say I love Rocco dearly. He will always be my family and not just another student, as all the students are. And thank you all so much, principal, mentors, parents, and all of you, and for this program, because he is really deserving of it. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce to you the relentless principal of Heritage High School, Mr. Topete.
What an intro, man.
That teacher voice.
All right, well, I'm going to pretend that there's a mic here. So my name is Jose Topete. I am the proud principal at Heritage High School. Good morning, everyone. And I have the pleasure of introducing our student of the month for this month of October, Isaac Orozco. And I would need a lot more than a minute to tell you everything that this kid does on and off campus. But I wanted to share with you a funny story. So when Isaac was selected this month, so I have the duty to, share the great news with him, congratulate him. It was very difficult to get a hold of this kiddo. So I felt like I needed to have my secretary reach out to his secretary. He needs a secretary. He's involved in so much. So I tried to meet with him on 4 separate occasions. And 4 separate occasions, I was told Isaac is not available. We finally were able to bring him in forcefully, actually. The teacher mentor had to bring him in and share the wonderful news with him. So I'm very proud to be in his presence. And I know that he's going to accomplish a lot in life. So I'm excited to hear about all the accomplishments in the future. So with that, Isaac Orozco. Oh, now it works. Yeah. All right. Okay. There you go. Isaac.
Good morning, my name is Isaac Orozco, and I feel very privileged to be speaking in front of all of you today. With me today are my parents, Albert and Connie, my little sister Natalie, and my grandparents, Erla and Luciano. I currently plan to attend UCLA or UC Berkeley and major in architecture. Throughout high school, I have been a part of a variety of programs, including AVID, where I worked my way up from class representative to president, Film Production, where I created a children's puppet show series that received thousands of views on YouTube, as well as being the morning announcement news anchor. And not to mention Academic Decathlon, where I started the club with my Algebra 1 teacher my freshman year and won 3rd place for interview in Riverside County. These are just a few of the many opportunities I have been able to participate in, thanks to the supportive teachers and staff at Heritage. This has further led me to contribute to my school by promoting creativity and student engagement around campus. My leadership role as AVID president has allowed me to create more community service opportunities, fundraise for the club, and encourage a positive and inclusive environment. I'd like to finish by thanking my parents for their endless support, encouragement, and hope for me to achieve my goals. Thank you for being so involved in my academic journey. I'd also like to thank all my teachers and principal who nominated me for this recognition and allowed me to be here today, especially Mrs. Huerta for being an outstanding educator and mentor. Lastly, a great thank you to the committee who made this event possible. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you. I'd like to introduce my AVID teacher, Ms. Whitney.
Isaac is very humble. There's a lot of things he could say, so hopefully I can fill in some other things about him. Good morning, my name is Sarah Huerta, and I am the AVID coordinator at Heritage High School, so it is an honor to be here to celebrate our October Student of the Month, Isaac. I don't like to do these things, talking in front of people, but for Isaac I will because he's so deserving. I met Isaac at his AVID interview in 8th grade, and he made a strong and lasting impression way back then. I even turned to our teachers and I said, he's going to be our president in a few years. And look, here you are. Now that we've had the pleasure of having him on our campus for 4 years, I can insist that it's not just his academic excellence, though a 4.3 GPA certainly stands out, but it's who he is at his core that makes him truly one of a kind. Isaac is so much more than a scholar. As our AVID president, he leads with quiet confidence, integrity, and compassion. He's meticulous in everything he does, whether it's organizing an event or perfecting a recipe. Yes, Isaac's creativity shines in the kitchen too, where his baking skills are legendary. Isaac always crosses every T and dots every I. What sets Isaac apart is his internal drive. He doesn't wait to be told what to do. He sees what needs to be done and he steps up. He's fiercely loyal to his peers and his teachers, and his kindness and thoughtfulness make him someone others naturally look up to. With his talents, character, and intrinsic motivation, there's no doubt Isaac has a bright and boundless future ahead. Congratulations, Isaac. We are so proud of you. To his family, you have done an amazing job raising an incredible young man. He has left a legacy on our campus, and we will miss him when he's gone. So I will now turn it over to his dad, Albert.
Good morning. My name is Albert Orozco. I'm Isaac's father. Shit. I just want to, we're pretty proud of you. You always work, great dedication to accomplish all your goals, and it's a surprise to see you accomplish. You're a talented leader, a true model, a wonderful brother. Hopefully your sisters follow your paths. And, thank you for giving always the best, everything, so much love and commitment to everything you do. So we love you. I want to thank all the staff, teachers, principal for always supporting and guiding him. Now that he wants to, attend university. So thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. And now I'm going to ask Ms. Sally Meyer to come back up here for final remarks.
Thank you. This has been an incredible morning. I definitely used my napkin over there more than once. And I just want to thank all of you for sharing. You know, many times we may have a difficult time just sharing with our own family and our friends, but then to get in a room with people that you don't know and become vulnerable and share is even more difficult. But when you do, it's authentic, it's sincere, and we greatly appreciate it. I'd like to thank Nicholas Kalantar with Heritage High School, who is our teacher and advisor of the high school video production team that's here today. And they are doing this amazing job. Out of all of our Student of the Month programs, the Paris and Menifee program with Heritage High School has been so dedicated to filming, and they go back, and it is part of a project that they do so that they learn how to edit, and they edit so that it can be aired on our local cable stations through our 2 cities, and so we greatly appreciate that partnership. So I'd like to introduce the director, Audrey Hahn. Miss Audrey is sitting in the back here. Raise your hand back there. The technical director is Kyle Christopher. Mr. Kyle, there we go. Camera operators, Presley Hart. Miss Presley, right there, yay, okay. Alina Ibarra in the back, and Zoe Benez. Yay. And our photographer, Adriana Navarro. Very good. Look at this little gal. She's pointing everybody out. All right. Way to go. So thank you so much for that. And we do have media sponsors, the Menifee 24/7, the Paris Progress, and the Valley News. So we greatly appreciate it. And the Student of the Month YouTube program airs on the Paris Union High School District website. So you will all have the opportunity to enjoy, and I'm sure send that link on to your families. At the very end, I like to close with just a few special words or phrases that were important to me as you shared. And I do take copious notes, just to let you know, copious notes. And so I want to ask Paris to please stand. So Paris, I was impressed with you from the very beginning when I came in, that great smile on your face. And of course, I asked you, what do you do? Football, okay? I shouldn't have had to ask, right? And I want to say thank you to your family for being in the Navy. My best friends are retired Navy, 28 and 30 years, just recently. So we have a lot of admiration for what you've done for our country, so thank you for that. And so going back to you, you talked about your lesson, and you shared that nothing comes easy. Oh, you are so right. And to know that at such a young age is amazing, because sometimes people my age, we didn't get the memo, right? We didn't understand, but you know, and that it's through hard work and determination and never giving up. I love the fact that you want to be a pilot, and going into the military is a great way to do it. And I love that you said, as your mom has said, keep God first. So that's very important. So congratulations to you. Alondra, Miss Alondra with that beautiful smile. I love the fact that you have a story, and the words used were bravery and courage, determination, perseverance. There were maybe talked about some severe depression at one time, some health challenges, but now look at you. You wouldn't even know that, right? None of us would know that from just how beautiful she is and how poised she was in speaking and all. And I love that in your lesson you said, I want to find the good in everything. That is so awesome, because we all need to find the good in everything, right? And the fact that you're going to be going off to college, work in the medical field, and you're enjoying your life. You see the positive benefits, right, from the choices that you have made. And just the fact that you love to serve others and you have a vision. I want to say, Mom, to you, thank you for sharing your story as well. So congratulations to you. Mr. James, the shining light. And I I loved hearing from your family. They're absolutely precious. Your mom's smile is just absolutely contagious, and your dad is incredible. I love the fact that your contribution comes from your childhood when you talked about the Riverway Ranch Camp. So you attended there for many years. Now you're there giving back, and that is really awesome that you've been able to keep that. It's like a legacy, right, in your life. And it's important to you to give small acts of kindness, and lasting friendships are important to you. And you're going to do great in business and in marketing, and they do go hand in hand. They truly do. If you're a business person and you don't have any marketing skills, it's probably going to be a little difficult out there. So you're going to do a great job, and I love how you really appreciate your parents, and you said, I thank the Lord. So congratulations to you. Oh, and there was one more thing, the James factor. I like the James factor. In the restaurant industry, we call it the wow factor. So there we go. It's the same idea. So Mr. Rocco, oh my goodness. You, my friend, are one incredible speaker. And you just spoke to me in such a unique way because you are involved in so many things. You talked about you have a job in a nonprofit. You're an FFA. My grandkids are an FFA in Decatur, Texas. So I know all about all of the FFA activities that you do. Drama, Panther TV, I can definitely see that. And the word charismatic is an outstanding word. I look at it as a gentleman that you talked about welcoming others and lifting others up. And you just seem to do that naturally. And when you talked about your past and the things that you've gone through, and losing your father and being in foster care, having hard to move forward, but yet you did. So instead of becoming bitter, you became better. And I think that's a great testament, to you. And I love the fact that when you said, my dad taught me to never give up. My dad taught me to see the light. Those are really special. And don't ever forget that. Because, we all have a time in our lives where somebody passes that's been very special to us. And it's important that we remember those words because that gives us hope and gives us encouragement. So I just want to say that to you. I was kind of thinking about my own dad, but anyway, it was very touching, and how no matter what the obstacles you face, you can rise up. So you're going to be extremely successful, and I know you want to go to law school and be a politician, and I kind of like the word statesman, right? But you definitely are going to be highly successful, so congratulations to you. Isaac, Mr. Isaac, when I first saw you, you have got this, it's like this genuine, sincere, beautiful smile on your face. And even when your teeth aren't showing, that smile is still incredible, right? Because sometimes people, but you just have it all, and I love that about you. And you've got some great desires in your life, architecture. And architecture, you have to have a gift of vision, a gift of seeing things that maybe are not created yet. And my husband has that. When we remodeled our Sizzler here, and it was stick and bones, he could tell me all the beautiful things that he was going to see, and of course I couldn't imagine it, but he did. And that's a gift. And so I know you're going to go very far with that. I can just tell. And how it was spoken about you that you like to promote, you like to create, you want to have an inclusive environment where people feel welcome and comfortable and loved. You're very humble. The word I really liked was quiet confidence, and that you're extraordinarily organized, and you love to bake. So I like to bake too. We may have to get together sometime. And I will eat everything you bake. We won't do a bake off, but I'll eat what you bake because I love things. and that you have that internal drive, and that you're fiercely loyal. And I can see that you're a legacy on your campus. So congratulations to you. And at the very, very end, we listened to John Maxwell. If you haven't heard of him, he's an author, he's a pastor, he's a motivational speaker, and he has what's called Minute with Maxwell, and they're different words, and the one that I chose is purpose. And what I really think is kind of how God works is here our superintendent, Dr. Morales, talked about passion, and yet it's very similar to what John Maxwell is going to have to say. And so I hope that you enjoy hearing it.
Many times people come to me and ask me how to discover their purpose. My name's John Maxwell. Welcome to Minute with Maxwell today. And I say to them, if you want to discover your purpose, two things. What are you passionate about? And what are you good at? Your passion isn't always going to lead you to the purpose, but most of the time it will. What do you love? What would you love to do? But your giftedness, what you're good at, will always lead you to your purpose, because you and I were created and gifted to do the things that we were designed to do and become. So when you look at your purpose, try to find it. Ask yourself the two questions. What am I passionate about? What am I good at? Answer those two questions right, you'll find your purpose.
I love that. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you sharing and being authentic with us this morning. And so that concludes our program. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to have a couple of strong guys move our podium carefully over to this corner. We're going to take this first table, we're going to move it back just a little bit and bring up, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to bring up 5 chairs, and we're going to have all of you students sit here. We're going to take some pictures. We're going to get some sponsors in our pictures. We'll get dignitaries. We'll have teachers, principals, and families. So unless you have to depart, stick around for a few minutes. And Soshi is going to take our pictures. So thank you very much, and may God richly bless you. Thank you.